There's a moment in almost every business owner's life where suddenly life becomes busy. Children need more attention, family responsibilities increase, maybe health issues appear, unexpected events happen, and suddenly the time and energy available for work becomes much smaller and restricted. Now, what's interesting is that those moments reveal something very important about how our business is structured. Because some businesses wobble immediately when life gets a little challenging. Maybe your content stops, follow-ups disappear, lead generation gets paused, revenue slows down. Everything depends on the founder showing up every day. Other businesses behave very differently when life gets busy. Even when chaos is everywhere, the business continues moving. Content continues to be published. Follow-ups continue happening. Clients continue moving through the process. The business keeps breathing. And the difference between those two experiences, it's not discipline, it's structure. You see, fragile businesses rely entirely on the founder's daily efforts. Supported businesses, they rely on systems. Now, if a business only works when the owner is perfectly organized, fully focused, and constantly available, then the business structure is fragile. And frankly, my business would never have got past the first month. Because when life eventually interrupts that rhythm, and trust me, it will, you're going to need some support. When systems exist, the business becomes far more resilient. Content can be created in batches and scheduled. Follow-ups can run through automated sequences. Client onboarding can follow a structured process. Lead generation can quietly happen in the background. The business stops depending on your memory and your daily availability. And that is when something really interesting happens. Running the business starts to feel calmer. Not because there's less work, but because the work is supported. And that is one of the reasons I think the current conversation around AI is missing one of the most important things. You see, most discussions around AI right now focus on productivity, how fast AI can produce things, how much output it can create, how much money it can make you. But the more powerful opportunity, I think, is the operational support it can give. AI assistants that quietly run parts of the business structure for you, assistants that handle the repetitive tasks within your business, assistants that organize information for you, assistants that support operational workflows. They don't replace the founder. They're not replacing the relationships that you're generating with your audience and your clients. These systems support the operational layer that normally sits on one person's shoulders. Now, when those support systems exist, the business becomes much more stable, robust, and a little bit easier to manage. Life can become busy. Unexpected things, they can happen. But the structure of the business remains intact. And that changes the emotional experience of running a business dramatically. Because instead of constantly feeling like everything depends on you personally remembering it, the business starts to support you back. And that's really the philosophy behind calm systems that I show up and talk about week in, week out. Your business shouldn't require superhuman consistency. You've got a life you need to live. Your business should be designed to support your life because real life includes school runs, family responsibilities, unexpected chaos, horses getting out, and occasionally trying to remove theatrical body paint from a child before a dancing competition. Now, if you enjoy exploring this calmer way of thinking about business systems and automation, make sure you subscribe to my channel because this is exactly what we talk about here each week. And if you want a practical starting point, make sure you download the Calm AI Quick Start Guide. You'll find the link in my bio. It explains to you how AI can support operational systems inside your business without removing you, the human element. If this topic interests you, I've created a full series on calm AI systems for businesses, and you can watch the next video in the series that will be coming up in just a moment.